I'm very passionate about maths because it's in everyday life.
Whether we're at the shops, whether we're at home, we're always using maths.
If it's not something that you've got a firm foundation in and you haven't got a love of it, you're not going to enjoy doing maths or find it easy when you start getting up into the higher primary school levels or into high school.
We live in a country where the reality is that fewer than 5% of children leave school with mathematics that enables them to be employed or to study further in mathematics.
And our children don't know how to solve problems.
But the real question is why? And the answer is there's nothing wrong with the children. To be sure, it's not even with the teachers, but it is how they learn mathematics. In the number sense approach to mathematics, we want children to experience mathematics as a sense-making, meaningful, problem-solving activity. In other words, mathematics is a resource rather than an end in itself.
Children love the number sense workbooks.
When they come into the class, the first question they ask is, are we doing number sense?
They build the confidence of the children.
They are more focused than before.
It's teaching the kids that maths can be fun.
And the thinking and reasoning skills are coming out tremendously when using the number sense books.
Number sense workbooks actually incorporates the daily lives of the kids. It involves what the learners are doing when they are at home, when they are playing, whilst in essence they are learning mathematics.
So they're doing lots of table counting, but they're not realizing that they're learning their tables.
It's not like they're doing maths, it's like they're playing a game, and it doesn't make it look like something that's difficult.
They make the maths not seem like a subject. It makes the maths feel more real.
Doesn't teach you like the old-fashioned way to memorize your timetables.
Without learning tricks and strategies from their teachers, they learn how to work with numbers on their own and with their own strategies.
We often have arguments in the classroom. Good arguments, but arguments. Someone thinks it should be done one way, someone else is trying to convince them that it should be done their way. And that discussion just brings the maths alive completely.
I like the challenging questions because then we can discuss it with our partners.
We had a really hard one and it took us 2 days to work it out, and we had discussions and we were all arguing, but we got the answer at the end.
Having a sense of number means being able to do arithmetic with confidence. And by discussing their strategies, they develop increasingly sophisticated strategies for doing this.
It's their ideas being used to help others as well. So it's not just me teaching my way, it's them teaching each other their way, which is very powerful.
Every single question is specifically set so that it provokes learners to notice something.
And children do the mathematics that we want them to do.
I like that they've found a way to make maths fun, and every page isn't hard or easy, it's just a little bit challenging.
They learn from working at their own pace.
It gives us opportunity to differentiate.
In other words, we want children to develop a range of calculation strategies that are age and number range appropriate.
It helped me to understand maths. I like the word problems. They make the sums fun.
It's taught me a new method of learning maths.
Counting that we do is very interesting and it helped me in my work.
It covers the concepts and revisits them in kind of cycles. So you know that if a child battles with the concept the first time, in a couple of pages they're going to revisit that concept, so it's just consolidation.
The value in it is that it is leveled, I think, so it caters, especially in a remedial environment, to where the child is at.
We're interested fundamentally in helping teachers.
When we first started using them, the number sense books immediately gave us a new structure to our lessons.
I am overjoyed with the books. I love using them.
Of the many teachers who use the books, 120 receive daily classroom-based support.
Just to show them how to teach mathematics efficiently and effectively.
Whatever we're doing on the math, the number sense book goes in conjunction with that.
As a teacher, your task is to move between the groups, but with focus on particular questions.
And then as an extension of Number Sense books, we also play geometry games.
There's counting blocks and all sorts of apparatus that they use with us on the carpet to really cement a concept.
It becomes easier for our interns as well as the learners to use these books.
We have many learners from disadvantaged backgrounds, and the learners don't need a very high level of English to understand them and to be able to use them.
As a result of the program being so well organized and because of the material we used, we are able to attract many volunteers that then become really committed working with the children and working with the books.
What makes me so proud about the work that we do here is that we're developing authentic materials that are providing a real solution.
Having been doing grade 3 for 6 years, there has been a distinct improvement in the children coming through.
You know, I've taught for so long that I've seen so many different methods of teaching, and this is the best because it's practical and it's based on problem solving.
We notice a huge difference in their understanding of what they're actually doing.
I wish they'd had it years ago.
I feel proud of the range of people who are embracing the materials and using them in a wide range of contexts to provide support to children who need it.
I can see their little faces. I can see their little fingers working. The pencils are moving, and we are very excited.
And who knows, the long-term vision of more children being successful in mathematics is something that we may have contributed to.